Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to day 3. We are currently in day 3 of our Zero to Hero Beginner's Guide. On day 1, we did our delivery, our investigation, our bunker evaluation mission. We made 30k. Day 2, we did a cave mission, which was an investigation. We failed the investigation. We did mine a lot of Hadanite. We made 32k there, making us a total of 62,000. We're going to do a new contract today. We're actually going to go back and do another investigation. But this time we're going to do a 34k investigation. We're going to accept this offer. Now this is another data center. So we're going to go back to our mercenary tab and make sure we have a call to arms. We want to make sure we have a call to arms. But the investigation we're after is a data center. But this one's going to be hostile. And this one's going to be really good for us. As long as no one else has got there first. There's a lot of people doing these at the moment. So you might end up struggling. But before we do that, we need to come across to here, to the Traveller Kiosk, and we need to rent ourselves a new ship. Now, because of the money we've got, we can actually rent a Drake Cutlass Black now. We've got enough money to do that. Now, we could also, if we wanted to, go for the Freelancer, which is a transport vessel. This is going to allow us to do transporting. But we don't have the money to buy the goods to transport, so there's no point buying that. So the Drake Cutlass Black is a great ship for us. The Avenger Titan is a great ship to start with. But this is a step up from that. So the Drake Cutlass Black is going to allow us to do many different mission types. We can dogfight in this. We can put a ship in the back of it to go and do mining on a planet. But also we can do a lot of us. It's got a lot of cargo space as well. So we're going to go ahead and rent this for 1 day. Now I recommend renting it at the beginning of your play session. So that you can make the most of that day. It's 24 hours. But there we go. We've rented our first ship. So success so far by being able to do that. What we're also going to do at this stage, we're going to come to the cargo ship and we're going to go to our utility that we mentioned before. Personal weapons. We're going to get the True Hold Tractor Beam just so that we've got one. So the True Hold Tractor Beam just so we've got one. And we're going to come to the utility and we're going to get a container. Now you don't have to spend 16k on a container here to do that. You can simply just go for something like a 2 SCU if you want to. Which is still decent. If you wanted to, you can go for like the 4 SCU. That's going to give you a lot more size. But we're going to need a big storage container because we've got a lot of stuff that we're going to be bringing back, and we're not going to fit everything where we currently are. So, kind of figuring out what you want to go for in terms of size. That's up to you. I quite like going for this one because you can fit it into bunkers downstairs in bunkers with you if you're going to go and do those 10k bunkers. So it's quite nice to have this. But it really doesn't matter. You go for whatever size suits you. I'm actually going to go for this one. Pay 4k for this. We're going to buy this so we've got it. And then we can use it as storage. So it's good for storage. So we're going to go ahead and buy that. Okay. Alright, now let's go and get our new ship. We're also going to heal ourselves because we're a little bit, there we go, under the weather. We've got our gun. The other thing we're going to do, and make sure we do, this is important, if we go to our local inventory, we're going to make sure we take we'll put it into our leg armor for now, we're going to make sure we take that tractor. In fact, we're just going to swap it out. Because we're not going mining anymore. We're not going mining, so we can take the mining bit out for now. You can keep it on you if you want, but we're going to get rid of the mining bit because we don't need it. And I'm going to put another one of those med pens back on because I've just used one. There we go, so I'm full up for ammo. I've got the SMG mags because I've got the C54. That's the custodian mag, so it's not going to work. Alright. So I've got enough ammo on me. I don't need too much, to be honest. But I can now go to the hab and we can go and get our new ship. Now, the first thing you're going to notice with this ship, it is much, much bigger than what we've currently been using. So you're going to have to get used to... Whereas before you could kind of shoot out of the hangar, you've got to wait a little bit now for the doors to fully open. And you're about to see this. So here's our rented ship. We've got it for 24 real-time hours. We'll go ahead and make the most of it now. You can also see the cargo space. So the RSI Aurora had a free cargo inside, whereas this one's got 46. 46 cargo, so much bigger. Hangar free. Alright, let's go and do this mission. This one's fun. It's another FPS mission we're going to do today. The cave mission yesterday was a little bit stressful. Definitely relaxing to mine the had night, but trying to find a body in the cave was frustrating. So, yeah, that's why sometimes I recommend if you get stuck or you get struggling like that, you just log out, log back in. And here we go. Look at the size of this compared to our last ship. You can really see the difference. And there's something quite incredible. First time you come into a hangar, you look at a new ship, you kind of see what you're playing with. Now, the way that you board this ship is slightly different. You come to the back and click this button to open a ramp. You have to make sure there's nobody around you. At any point, somebody can kill you now. Not here, because we're in an armistice zone. But anyone can kill you, jump into your ship, steal your loot. Now, we don't want that to happen. So you need to make sure the first thing you do, no matter where you are, is you jump on and you close it. Now you're safe. Alright, so we're going to go into our inventory here. And we're going to grab our SCU box and we're going to drop it out. Alright, there we go. One SCU box. This is our container. Now what we can also do is grab our multi-tool and we can use this now, because we haven't got the mining attachment, we can actually use this to drag this around. And we can actually place this and it will lock it into place. That's now not going to move. It's locked in place. So really, really cool having that on here. You can detach or you can put it into tractor beam. So two different modes there. Alright, coming through into the main area. So that's the cargo area of the ship. You've got a turret. You can go up into the turret. 2 beds. You've got 4 gun racks. And then you've got 2 storage lockers. And then you've got a co-pilot seat and a pilot seat. So as you can see, definitely an upgrade to what we were just flying. This is going to be a lot faster. It's a lot bigger. It's got better guns. The only downside to this is the 2 engines. Very easy to shoot out one of the engines and leave this just in free fall. So any experienced PvP combatter is going to know exactly what to do. And yeah, you got to be careful, because what you don't want to do... Oh. Don't know why I can't turn my ship on. Could well be that the server's going to crash. Let me just check. I'll get out of my seat and get back in. Right. In the pilot seat. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright. So we're going to take off. They're going to open the doors to let us out. Now look. You can see the difference in the size of this ship already. Much, much bigger. We're not going to be able to get out. We're going to have to wait. But yes, those 2 engines on the back there, you see, if you blow those 2 engines out, this ship just spins. And it's one of the downfalls of it. So you just need to be careful with those engines. They're very big, very easy to target them. But that's it, we're out. And we've got our mission, we know where we're going. So, let's put this into quantum nav mode. And let's head over to that depot.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Now this is a big facility. And we're going to be up against probably 40 to 50 enemies. They're all going to be on the ground. There's also the high possibility we're going to run into another player. A lot of people are doing this at the moment because it's very good money. And core game loops change. So if you're watching this video, maybe this isn't profitable, it's not good, maybe it doesn't even work anymore. But there'll be something for you to do. You've got to just figure out what that is. Half of this game is about exploration and figuring stuff out. So, right, we're going to head straight down here. We're at quite a descent at the moment. What we don't want to do is crash into the ground, so we'll use our boost for the moment, but we're going to go a lot faster. So you just need to bear that in mind as well. There you go, you kind of get an idea of what we're heading for. Now landing's going to be a little bit more difficult because we're a bit bigger. There is a ship down here, we can see it. It's the white marker. So we do know that there's someone possibly down here. But it looks like they're not in their ship at the moment. We could actually target them if you want to. Press T, we can find out what type of ship. It's a Corsair. We can see what type of ship that is. It tells us on our display there now. Alright. So now as we come in, you can see, you already know the layout. We've been here before. We did that mission here before. We're going to land in the same spot we talked, or similar spot to what we talked about last time, on the side. Remember I showed you the entrance in the first video? Well, that's kind of where we're going to land. So we'll head down. Okay. And we're going to go in these side gates here. So we'll come in a little bit closer. We'll put our landing gear down once we get a bit closer. Alright, and we're going on the left side here. Or we can go on the right, it doesn't matter, we can go on either side. There's the ship we saw. Don't think anyone's using that ship. But we're going for these gates just down here. Again, I'll put the lights on so you can see. We're going for these two gates just here. So we want to head down. It looks like there was a ship here before, but it blew up. Okay. Alright, there we go. Our ship is down. Engines off.
Engines offline.
And out we get. Now. Oh, we got into the turret by mistake. I didn't mean to do that. We just have to go up and then come back down. So there's a turret there. If you have a second person in your ship, they can come and sit in a turret. You can have a pilot, co-pilot, and a... If you wanted to, you can have someone on the turrets as well. Alright, now we're going to jump out the side rather than the back. Because no one's going to be able to jump back up into that. So that's safe. We're going to come into the entrance point here through the side. And we're okay here at the moment. But there you go. Already. There's a bad guy. Alright. Oh, was that person behind me? Oh, they're there. Oh, we are getting lit up right there. We're almost dead. That could be a player. Is that? That's not a player. Surely that is not a player. I don't believe that that's a player. But that did some damage. Really? Wow. Okay. We're going to heal up again. Got a bit of drugs in us. Before we go in, this is definitely a lot harder than before. And I think they've tweaked the AI on this now as well. Either that or we're just getting beamed, unluckily. And there was one more I saw there. Yep. There we go, dead. Alright. Crazy. Alright, check the area's clear. I think we're good. We've definitely got some injuries, but we're fine. So what we're going to do is press F to loot this body. Now, because we are here, we're going to go up to open inventory at the top right, and we can go to local. We can just drag this across into the local inventory, and it will take everything, plus the guns. We'll take the guns as well. And what we've just done is secured that entire kit. So now, even if we die, we've still got that kit. Did I kill someone there? Didn't, did I? No. Oh, there's someone in there though. Look, killed that person. Check in. Someone's already been here. Someone's definitely already been here, so... I don't think that was a player we just killed, but... We're going to be very quick about doing this. So what we're going to do is drag that across, not to the backpack. We're going to put it local. We're going to take our backpack off. We'll put our backpack in local as well. We don't need it. We'll save that. We'll put all of this gear into local. Now, once it's in local, no one can take it from us. That's our local inventory, which means it's safe. So we're now secured in that local inventory. Just thought I heard someone. Just checking. Alright. Once it's in their local inventory, it's safe. So we can just come to local, click that, drag it across, We're going to put a couple more med pens on us because we've used ours up. We can only heal to 75% max at the moment. But we'll take that gun as well. Alright, now we do want to be quick. We don't want to spend too much time here. Also, this isn't the best gun. We can grab that stuff. Come to open inventory, local, and we just need to get into the habit of doing this. Dragging the gun across. Okay, once it's in local, it's saved. Even if someone else comes to their local inventory, it's going to be different to ours. And so that means it's safe and no one can take it from us. If we die, we can simply just come back here and pick up our local inventory. So we're going to drag all of this for now. Alright, so far as you can see, the bunker missions we did last time where we had to drag everything, this is a lot easier. We don't have to drag stuff anymore. There's no stress about making sure that we take it all up to the elevator and take it up to our ship. We can just simply bring everything into the local inventory. It's safe. And then we can just focus on getting to the next area. Right. That is actually a civilian who's just cowering, so we're not going to kill him. We're going to come through to the left side. Okay. Okay, we're going to come back out. And we were being shot, but I don't know where we're being shot from. There he is. Headshots are definitely better if you can get them. Nice. These guys are cowering, that one's not. Okay.
Wherever they are, they won't get away long.
Did see him, but oh, he's got some shots on him. We're going to run in here. Just heal ourselves up a bit. Okay. We can take our time here, we don't need to rush. See the guy up there. Oh. Yeah, the AI has definitely got better. That's fine, we can chill. Oh.
Get down! Grenade!
What? Uh-oh. Okay. Don't like the idea of a grenade. Healing up. Alright. I think that might be all of them. Could possibly be more. I don't think those guys are... We could kill them, but don't think they're a threat. So if we do kill them, we will get a multi-tool off of them. So we can go to local, we can get the pistol, get the multi-tool, take the mining attachment. There's no point taking their clothes, they're not worth anything. Oh, that's a cutter, an attachment.
Damn, they're gone.
Someone get eyes
Let's
on this
fight.
slippery bastard now.
Disgraceful. Letting him get away like that. Shit.
Right, there's definitely a guy here. We can hear them. Take these guns. Again, want to try and do this quickly as we can. We can only heal to 52% because we've been hurt so much. So we want to be careful we don't get hurt anymore. Drag all of this. But if we do die, we're only going to lose the gear we've got on our body, which actually really isn't a problem. We would have to come back, obviously. We'd lose our container that's in our ship. These guys are just cowering because they're just workers. Yep, that's fine. I think, pretty sure we killed everyone that was in here. Go to local, drag that across, and the guns. Guns are important. They're the ones we really want. But also these gears, they all add up. It's about 3,000 to 5,000 credits per kill. Once we sell all the gear. Oh, getting shot. Definitely need to move. Didn't even see where that shot was coming from, but the first thing I want to do is heal up. 52% is all I can have. Right. Now he should start moving towards us. I don't know where he was. Huh. Where was he?
Shit. Wherever they are, they won't get away long.
Well, I was right there, so... If I was there...
Who let them get away?
Huh. I was right here. Is he underground? There he is. Didn't even see him there. Alright. Take these guns. As you can see, this one is a lot harder. You're definitely going to need some practice to be able to do this. But when you do, it's worth it. Right, we need to come down here because we want to finish this mission. This is obviously a big mission for us, so let's... up here. And then we want to go down this gap here, which is where this guy just was. Hopefully there's no one else down here. Grabbing his gun. And his gear. This is where you loot and you could end up getting killed and can sometimes be a problem, so just need to bear that in mind. But now we're down here. This is exactly the same as before. We're going for the over that side. Now I don't know if we can open this one. No, we can't. We have to go all the way around. So through here. We've got a lot of injuries at the moment. Got seven injuries in total on our body. We got hit so many times there. You could take it a lot slower, a lot more careful, but I'm trying to not speed run it, but definitely go a little bit quicker than normal. Being a little bit more careless, I guess. Now be careful, there could be guys down here. Also, you're sweating because it's quite hot down here. We've got like 32% of drugs in our body. You get too much and you're going to end up struggling. Alright, so this is the investigation point. We're going to get 34,000 by completing this. So if we can find this body. There it is. Alright, there's the body. Click that, completed it. That's 34k in the bank. 34k in the bank secured. Alright, now that that's done, all we need to do is clear this area. We've only got 30 minutes now to leave. 30 minutes to leave, or we're going to be... it says we're leaving. We're not leaving. We're still in the area. But we've got 30 minutes to leave, otherwise we're going to be trespassing. So we need to get out quickly, so we need to make sure we do all the stuff first. But yeah, that's a decent contract. It's a 34k contract already, plus what we've got in guns. There's also another couple of areas to go through. We haven't finished yet. The only problem is we don't really have much health. Alright, back up the stairs. Oh. Okay. So that's this side cleared. We did all of this side. Now what we can do is go back and go around the other side, which is this side. And there's going to be more people to clear over here. There's actually a gun there, but no person, which is strange. There's also a loot box down here. So what I'm going to do is just press I. Take that gun and put it in local. I do believe I only got one gun on my back. Yep, that's correct. Nothing else on me.
Let's go to work.
There's a loot box here. Nothing there that I really want though. We can head up. No one on that side. Oof. Okay. Hopefully got them all. Looks good. Just check down here. Looks good. Looks good. Oh. Hold on. I just got knocked down by a grenade. I didn't die though, that's good. But I am hurt, so let's just heal up. I think there's a window there, so I can't actually... Yeah, there's a window there. But was there another guy back here? Yes, there was. Ooh. Okay, we better go. Need another gun. Running out of ammo. Okay, no rounds left, so...
Gone? So we better search high and low to find him.
Well, isn't this an elusive prey?
Put out a word of warning. I found a body. Okay, looking around now.
Killed him. 19 rounds left. One more guy here.
How the hell did they get away from us?
There was another guy there. I saw him. Don't know where he went. Don't know, but what I'm going to do is just take a second and I can grab all of these rounds. So at the moment I'm using the S71, so I can just grab those clips. So I had enough clips there, put them on there. Right, I've got enough medical gear, so that's fine. Good to go. Oh, there was another guy. Maybe he died.
I'll see ya.
Wait, oh, it's the guy behind me. It was the guy behind me. Okay. Okay. So there is one more behind. Ooh! That is not good. Got him. I'm pretty sure that was the last guy. Definitely not doing too well. But this is okay. We could probably do with heading out right now, to be honest. Right, that gun's got no ammo in it at all anymore. Let's just put that in the backpack, and then we'll swap it for this one, which we've got loads of ammo for. Right, I am leading out at the moment. Is there someone else here? Possibly. Possibly someone else there. We'll see in a sec. Alright, we completed the contract, so if we die, it doesn't really matter too much. But also, we don't want to if we can help it. We just want to loot all these guys. We can always come back and grab this stuff if we need to, so we're safe. Can't run very well at the moment. Definitely injured. I think we cleared everyone out of here, that's good. Right, so we can take like a med pen to give us a bit more to run with and just to get through this. But our body's definitely not in a good state at the moment. Right, let's bring up that inventory. Again, across into local. We are not going to go into the main room. There is another couple of security bits we could go to. We're actually going to leave those for now. We're just going to take these guys and we're going to head out. I think we've done enough. We're definitely damaged. Hopefully you'll do better than me if you play this mission. I am just a noob. But if I can do this, then you can definitely do this. You can see how easy this is. Now you're in. The main thing here is we're securing ourselves, all right? So we feel that even if there's a problem, like we die or something goes wrong, there was some guys out there. There's that whole main floor there. I'm not going out there, though, because the problem with this main floor, if I do go out... I mean, I can barely move at the moment. If I go out on this main floor, there is a guy here. There's other guys over the other side. I'm just not going to get into that fight right now. I just don't want to. So instead, I'm just going to head out. Which means I need to head down here. I could take a different stim, but I'm already drugged up as it is. I'm struggling. I'm actually walking. This is full speed right now. I'm limping. Couple more shots and I'm dead. And again, it's very possible we could even run into a player at this stage, and I just don't want to take that risk right now. So we're good. We don't want to be greedy. We've got more than enough stuff. There's only one more security room, which we did, and a couple more rooms. So there's probably like another... I reckon there's probably like 10 more guards that we didn't kill in the main area there. Other than that, we pretty much did all of it. Now, sometimes you'll come in here and it'll already be empty, or everyone will already be dead. And that means that someone's already beaten you to it. So just need to bear that in mind on the server. It's busy. We're going to limp out of here. Once we're in our vehicle, we'll be okay. Our ship should take care of us till we get back, and then we can go into the med center and heal up. And so far, that's only a half an hour. That's only taken us half an hour. I wanted to do it rather quick. I mean, I could have taken a bit more time and been a bit more careful. But that's half an hour so far, so... Oh, there's another body here that I missed earlier. Just grab him on the way out, why not? But so much stuff, as you can see. All the guns, all the stuff, just so much stuff. And a 34k contract. So that contract on its own was more than we've made on the previous 2 days. Now all we need to do is just get out of here. Again, we only have half an hour to get out of here, so we do have to be rather quick. But we don't have to mess about. We just need to... There we go. We're leaving the private property, so we're now okay. Someone's ship there, blown up. And then there's ours. Alright, hopefully there's no one around. Now, we're not at risk right now. Oh, look, there is. There's another ship. And that ship's on its way in. You can see it by that marker. That's someone hovering around us. They're waiting for us, I think. So we are not going to transfer that loot. Because if we transfer that loot right now, and they blow us up, we lose everything. Okay. I think that could be another player. Alright, so what we'd do at this stage is we would transfer everything to the vehicle. But once it's in the vehicle, if our vehicle gets blown up, then we're in trouble. So we need to bear that in mind. So what we can do is go to filters. On the filters, we can go to weapons. And then we can move all. But once we do this, that's when we're starting to be in trouble. Like now, if we get blown up, we lose all of that. Alright, let's now go to armor. We're going to move all the armor that we can. We are full. Our vehicle is now full. We're going to come over here. Open up this container that we got. This storage. Go to our local. We're going to drag that into there. Ah, it's not working. It's not letting us do it. Yeah, sometimes this does bug out and it's really frustrating. That capacity, if there's an infinite capacity, we can't do anything about that. It's really, really frustrating when it happens, and it has happened a few times. There's nothing we can do about that. All I can do is just start dumping stuff on the floor in here. That's all I can do at this stage. Just start dumping stuff in the floor. We'll still take it with us, but it's the only way we can do it. Yeah, it's frustrating. Oh. So again, from the local storage. Our vehicle's full, there's nothing else we can do. All we can do is just start dumping it on the floor. But you can already see, even though we didn't even kill all of the people there, we got so much gear. All of this. Now this is just the armor. All we've taken so far is the armor and the guns. There's still all the utility So I can try and drag that onto me. So we'll move all of the utility that we can take. We've taken all the weapons. There's a load of ammo. We haven't taken all the ammo yet. Again, we'll take what we can in terms of ammo. But we're full up. Everything's full. There's not really much space left here. Oh, I really should have shut that door. So again, all this stuff on here. Now we do have some extra storage here, which we can open up. But again, the capacity's bugged on this at the moment, so we can't put anything in there. So there's nothing we can do about that. So we're going to have to leave a load of this ammo here. Now that's fine. We don't really need the ammo. It's not a problem. But the only other thing we could do with the vehicle here is we could take a couple of things out maybe. Like we could drop a couple of these on the floor. And then maybe if we do that, we'll be able to move some of that ammo across. Alright, now sustenance, there's none there. Other, none there. The only other thing we've got is undersuits. We do not care. We just don't care about the undersuits. They're not worth anything. So we're going to leave those. Alright, so that's everything that we needed. So we're going to jump in our ship and we're going to hope we don't die. So what we're going to do is, because there is someone there, engines on, and we're going to take off. And off we go. Landing gear up, and we're out.
Landing gear up.
Alright, now we're going to get out of this atmosphere as quickly as we possibly can. Hope that we don't get targeted and blown up. We have a lot of gear on us right now, so the last thing we want to do is die. But we pretty much got most of the gear, so we're okay. We just need to get back to Port Tresla as quickly as we possibly can. So get to altitude so it's high enough. That's it, now we'll go F2. We're going to type in Port Tresla, route. Huh. It says, oh, there we go, we can route there. Yep, we're going to route there. That's going to first take us over here. As soon as we jump out of here, we'll feel safer. Get that quantum lined up. Remember, we don't have any shields at the moment because we're travelling. So we're open to pirates. So what we're hoping is there's no pirates around here. Excellent. Now all we need to do is land. Last thing. So again, making sure you don't crash, because that would just be... that would be horrible if you were to crash at this stage. But yeah, we're going to head in. Nice and easy. Just under 10 clicks out, we'll be able to ask for a landing bay. Hangar free. Beautiful. And now just nice and easy, we can go and land. Sell all of our gear. Repair ourselves from the... we'll go and heal ourselves in the medical centre. And if ever that mission pops up again, because it's a timed mission, so it's available for a limited amount of time. If it pops up again, we can go ahead and take it. But yeah, that's not a mission that's always going to be available. Alright, so landing gear down.
Landing gear down.
Just overshot that ever so slightly, but that's fine. Come back now. And if you get a bit more confident, as I said, you can just... you can remove that limitation of that 30 meters a second. And then coming in and just checking that you're not going to hit anything, because again, we're a bigger ship now. If you need to, just change your view as you're coming in. There's a lot of room here. You should be absolutely fine, but it's always good to check. And then yeah, down we go. Engines off.
Engines offline.
Well, that was pretty much as close as we could get into the ship there. So let's into the hangar. Let's get out. And again, the first thing we need to do is press I, go to our vehicle, move everything across. So we're going to make sure there's no filters on, move it all into local. Alright, now that everything's in local, we feel a lot better. Now another trick, what we can do here is press I, smooth the camera around to the stuff that's on the floor, and we can drag it and drop it. Like that. And that's now also in local. And that is also what we're going to be able to do as we head out the back here, limping, with all of this stuff. Is we can just simply turn around like this, and we can just start grabbing this stuff and just moving it across. Takes a minute. But that way we didn't leave anything behind. Now, unfortunately, the container, it should have all fit in a container, but the container was bugged out, and they are working on the inventory system at the moment, so there are bugs. Unfortunately, and this is why I don't like taking the containers down into the bunkers with me. I would say take one of the containers like this with a multi-tool and you can drag it downstairs in a bunker. But because that infinite bug appears where you can't access your inventory because of that bug, because that keeps appearing, there's nothing we can do about it. I can't drag that at the moment because it's locked in place. So what I'd actually have to do is pick this up, and I'd actually have to move it so it's not locked in place. Now, the only way I can do that right now is to open up the back gate and actually pick this up and drag it off, and then I can kind of throw it out the back. And now, because it's thrown out the back, I can spin around, grab it, and drag it back into my inventory so it's safe. Now if I get it out, it won't be bugged anymore, but yeah, not ideal. But that's all the gear. We've got everything. So we are limping. We are really hurt at the moment. If we press F1, we can click on our health. Severe injury to the torso. So respiratory function impaired. Pulmonary hemorrhage detected. Visit medical bay ASAP. Muscle fatigue. Visit medical bay ASAP. Muscle fatigue. So yeah, you can see all the damage we took there from all those shots. Now, the armor obviously protected us. It did a really good job. But it does mean we're really struggling at the moment. Now, what I can do in my inventory, if I take all my filters off, I can look at my... oh, I don't have anything here at the moment. Okay, so this, if I was to use this one, I believe. Okay. Okay, so that's going to mask a couple of the systems. It's not going to fix me. Oh, it doesn't let me run. But it does mask a couple of the systems for now, so I can continue to fire and do everything as normal. But I still can't run. So, and I'm also 43% drugs in my body. So if I get too many drugs in my body, I'm going to really struggle to see. I'm going to be very impaired. So it's really good. And also, it's quite fun. If you're a co-pilot in a ship and someone's flying, and you've got a medical gun, you can apply first aid to them. So you can actually pump them full of drugs while they're flying. They can't stand up. They can't walk. You just fall over a lot. It's a bit of a mess. You have to wait for the drugs to leave your system. Alright, so we're going to store our ship. Okay, that's done. And then we're going to head over to the medical bay, which is just down here. We are going really slow. There's nothing we can do about this. Nothing, unfortunately, we can do at all at this stage. It's another player there. Alright, into the medical clinic. Those desks, all those screens in front of us, that's going to allow us to assign a room. Then we can go and lay down on the bed and get healed up, and we'll be as good to go. Alright, it's going to tell us a room, so we just click on this. Please proceed to room 7. Right, so trying to look at the top here to see the room numbers. It says medical rooms there, but there's also rooms up here. So this is 6 to 9. Which means 7's going to be right in front of me, which is handy because I can barely walk. And we made it. So we could have risked and stayed there, but as I said, it was probably best to leave before we got shot again. We didn't want to die. Would have just been a lot of hassle going back. Now we're here. We click on medical care. We click on treatment. And we treat everything we need to treat. All 3 of those. Perform treatments. And that's it. We're healed. We're done. So now we can walk normally. We're at 100% hydration, 100% food. And we're running again. Alright, next thing we need to do is go downstairs. And as we did before, we need to sell everything we don't want. Now, before we do that, we're going to just make sure we've got everything on us. So at this stage, we're using the S71 rifle right now. So what we want to do is make sure we've got the right ammunition. So we're going to just drop this PR ammo. We can just drop that on the floor. If we do that, we literally would have just dropped that all on the floor. But that's fine. Because what we can now do is find the ammunition that we need. Open up our inventory. Go to ammo. And we're looking for the S71 rifle, which is there. And we're just going to drag this across. Now we can right click and equip instead. Just quicker and easier to do it that way. So we've got all the ammo. Right, that's it. We're full. In terms of medical pens, I do believe we're fine there. We'll just click on... We don't need any utility. We'll click on other. No, we're good. Yep. We're good at that stage. There's nothing else we need. We're good. Oh, we actually do have quite a bit of stuff in our leg armor. We'll move that across. Our core armor. We'll move all of that across. There's all our medical pens and everything we needed. We're full. So now we're back to exactly where we need to be. We can head downstairs. We'll just leave the ammo. I mean, it's not worth anything for us. We're not worried. To the Galleria. And that was a good first run. Now, if we did that in our starter ship, obviously we wouldn't have had as much storage. So we wouldn't have been able to bring as much back with us. Now, if you've got like the... if you've got like the Avenger Titan, you can just, like I did, dump everything on the floor in a ship and take it that way. You can fit everything in. It's a lot, but you can fit it all in. But we're already up to 49,000. 49,000. So you have to think we did have 60k, but we rented that ship. Well, I don't know why all that stuff's in my leg armor. It shouldn't be. So let me just... it's not working. Okay, it's just bugging out. That's fine. But we did rent the ship. So we had 60k. We rented the Cutlass Black. That was the first thing we did. We just got 34k for that mission. I can't remember how much the rental on the Cutlass Black was. I think it was like 32k. And now we're going to see what we get here. So we're currently at... Just go in here. We're at 50,000. I'm going to say 50,000, okay? We're going to go to sell. We're going to start with personal weapons. And we'll click personal weapons. And we're going to sell everything we've got here. Now this is going to take some time. There's a lot of stuff. In fact, just to give you an idea... You can see. We'll work through it. And then we've got all the armor to do as well. So, yeah. A lot of stuff here. We could have used the grenades actually. We didn't throw a single grenade while we were there. But, you know, it's fine. And they don't really sell for that much. But we'll get rid of them. It's just easier. The reason I get rid of these first is because it's easier just to quick sell from the top left. Rather than scroll down, click a gun. It's easier to work through. Until we can bulk sell, which we can't do at the moment. Get rid of the pistol. And now we're into the ARs. So these are 1.3. And look, we've got so many of these. So we're never going to worry about guns again. We can even keep spare guns. We can move stuff around. But it's so easy to acquire at the moment that we don't need to worry. And this is why we don't buy guns. Alright, already up to 60,000. And the goal today is to try and clear 100k, which I'm pretty sure we're going to do right now. We may even get up towards 150k. Right, keep going with these guns. Almost there. A few more to go. Onto the Cutlass rifles now. Cutlass rifles for 1.2k each. They're the ones that make those funny little noises. Right, and look at that, already 80k just from that itself. Now, we're not going to sell the ammo. We'll just leave the ammo. It's not worth it for us. Miscellaneous med pens. We're not going to sell the med pens. We've got so many med pens now, which is why we don't bother with a med gun, because these are just free for us. But we are going to move over to helmet. Now, these Avis helmets, they're just not worth anything. They don't sell for anything at all. But these, they sell for 1k each. So we could possibly sell these for more at a different location. I'm just going to get rid of them. They just don't bother me. Just a waste of space. But look, now we're getting 1k each for these. We've got loads of these. And for the legs, we're getting 700. So decent bit of gear here. A lot of storage space on those legs. I'm actually going to keep them for a minute. I'm going to keep them for a minute because that's actually quite a lot of storage space on those legs. Get rid of these white arms. Not really worth much, so it's fine. These legs. Not really much volume and... no, actually they do. There's something wrong with the volume on it. I think... I'm going to check in a sec. I think heavy armor's definitely got more, but... Get rid of these arms for 300 each. There's so many of these. Already up to 87,000 now. Really starting to make some decent money. We've made back the money on the Cutlass Black, and we haven't really even used it properly yet. Again, we could have done this... Maybe not in our starter ship, but we could have done it on the Avenger Titan. A 1.2k now for these Inquisitor cores. So we've got loads and loads of these. So all of these. This is why it's so important to bring back these cores. The legs and the arms not so much. But the cores, definitely worth bringing the cores back. And there we go. We're just about to cross over now. Some helmets. These helmets are worth 1,000. So these the Morningstar helmets are good. This one's going to put us over 100k. So there you go. We've just hit 100k now. Oh, we've got some more legs. Yeah, definitely want to check those legs out. There's something strange about them. The volume, maybe it's just me, but I need to check that out. Okay. Keep going. It's 105 now. Just more cores to go as well. Now, if you want to keep any of this stuff, obviously, totally fine too. You don't get much for security gear. Because it's... The problem is you're selling like Hurston security gear. But look, 1.4k here now. Good at that. I'm actually going to sell the backpack now. I'll check it's empty before I sell it. But I'm going to sell the backpack because I'm going to get a bigger backpack. But yeah, so that's interesting. Look, it says the volume on these legs is more than a medium backpack. Interesting. That can't be right. That has to be a bug. That has to be a bug. 1.2 here for these dust ups. Still so many of these. And even the legs, we're getting 420 for the legs, which isn't great, but it's still money, and we've got so many of them. Really pushing towards that 150k mark now. So as you can see, just in this hour alone, we've done so much more. Now we're coming up to these helmets. Now some of these are going to be valuable. The dust ups are worth a k each. So definitely worth having the helmets. The only ones that were worth one were like the security guard helmets. They weren't worth keeping. These ones, 1k each. And that's it. That's it. We've sold everything and we're at 125,000. 125k profit at the end of day 3. So we went 30k, then we made 32k, so we had 62k. Then we spent 32k on a rented ship, but we just made 125k today. Well, that's what we've got total now. Now, I've got a couple more bits to sell, but I want to see what happens with these legs. So if I was to take these legs off, for example, we're just going to click on armor to get rid of all the other stuff. These are 136. These are 136. Oh, it's the capacity I'm looking at. Not the volume, the capacity. Ah, okay. So these are a modified version, which are medium. These are the... Okay. So really you just got to decide what you like the look of. What do you prefer to wear? They're kind of the same in what they offer. Carrying capacity is 4.5. Yep, okay. Damage reduction 30%. They're exactly the same if you look at them. Just a temperature rating that's different. So I quite like these ones. I think we'll go for them instead at the moment. They're quite cool. The backpack's got nothing in it. That's fine. So we can sell those 2 items. Alright. So go back to sell. We'll quick sell that. And we'll quick sell this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to buy. So we'll go back to the buy screen now. We're going to go to armor. We're going to go to backpacks. And we're going to buy this one. Now this one's got the more capacity on it. So carrying capacity is 120k it says. Alright, we'll buy that. And alright, we're ready to rock and roll. We've got our gun, we've got our ammo, we're fully geared up. We have swapped our trousers off at this stage, but yeah. We could even, if we wanted to, we could buy some kit. If you wanted to buy something so you looked a bit different, if you like the look of something in the shop, you can go ahead and buy it at this stage, but that's us done. So that contract is complete, and we're now sitting on 118,000 after we just bought that backpack. That's a solid day's work. And if we go back to the contracts and we have a look at the offers, if we go back to the investigation, you'll notice there's no contract there now for that 34k. So we have to wait for it to show up. It's not always there, but when it shows up, well, it's just a nice way to make 100k in an hour. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a good day today. And I will see you in the next one. We continue towards buying our first ship.